Here we go. That's a good service coming from Michael Yeboah. He takes that point and moves the score up to 8-9. Remember, this is the best of three encounter. So Michael will have to serve again. And he take this point. That is a good backhand drive coming from the experienced Commey. He moved the score up again. He is not giving in this game to Michael. Scoreline as it stands now is 10-8. Emmanuel Commey wearing green top and Michael wearing black and yellow top. That is the end of the first game. Emmanuel Commey wins the first game. This is the Empress Royal National Table Tennis Championship. If you're watching me, it's happening live at a painting wall, and I'm your commentator, Francis Osumensa. Best of three encounter, and Commey already taking the first game. But Commey, Ghana immigration and national team player, brings a lot of experience to the table with over a decade of international presentation and a nomination of Ghana Swag Awards Table Tennis Player of the Year. Michael, who is with the black top, had represented Ghana in the African Youth Championship and also a member of the Rising Star Sports Foundation, headed by the coach Ni Otu. This tournament is organized by the New Yeboah Table Tennis Club and sponsored by the Ohinana Stella Cerebral Yadom Ajiman Kakari. Commey preparing to begin the game. So Commey will serve. That is a good service coming from Commey. A short back spin serve, followed up with a forehand backhand toe spin. Another good push is coming from both parties, and it's a point for Emmanuel Commey. Michael will serve. 0-2. You can't do that in a best of three encounter, especially when you are down. Michael needs to regroup, play better, play above himself to win this game. This is the second phase of the knockout stages of the group. Whoever loses leave this tournament. That was the ferocious top spin coming from Emmanuel Commey. Emmanuel leading comfortably in the second stage of the game. A good drop ball coming from Michael. Michael needs to find a way to prevent Emmanuel Commey from attacking all balls. Another good drop ball coming from Michael. Coming right the ball to a wall. Takes that point. Commey taking a towel break. Michael starting to think of what to do next. Another good backhand drive coming from Emmanuel Commey. So experienced in the game. Michael, very energetic. But when it comes to the table, Commey wouldn't let him. So that's a timeout call coming from the coach of Michael Yeboah, Coach Ni. Timeouts are very pivotal in table tennis. And for Yeboah, this break could help him reset his strategy, work on himself and shake off any pressure on him. It's a chance for him to come back stronger. What is Coach Ni Otu telling Michael Yeboah? Let's see what he's going to do on the table after timeout. Emmanuel Commey, the veteran, already back to the table waiting for Michael's return. This is the Empress Royal National Table Tennis Championship at Appington Hall, organized by New Yeboah Table Tennis Club, sponsored by Empress Stella Stones. So Commey will serve. Another 40. Service receive coming from Michael. That is the good drop ball coming from him again. He moved the score up. Can he catch up with Commey? Commey will organize himself well and just win it once and for all. That was a good top spin coming from Michael. He serves again. Another good backhand drive coming from Emmanuel Commey. As I initially said, Emmanuel Commey is a national player. When it comes to the game, we have seen everything. And he is not going to allow Michael to put pressure on him. He takes the towel break again. Strategically doing all that he can to make sure that he takes the game. Another unexpected pitch coming from Commey. Unfortunately, Michael loses that point and he takes the point up again. That was a good drop ball coming from Michael. I must say that Michael is good in placing the ball, but I think his reflexes are a little or delayed a little. Michael will serve again. So that is a timeout call coming from the coach of Emmanuel Commey, the Ghana Immigration and National Team star. Having realized that Michael Yeboah is pushing up, decided to call for a timeout. Players return to the table after a short break. Let's see what Commey will do after his timeout. Will he take advantage of the timeout, or Michael will? Another 40 serve coming from Michael Yeboah. Michael can be doing that at this point. So that is the end of the game. Commey secures a convincing 2-0 victory over Michael Yeboah. A dominant display from Commey, shutting down Michael's chances in the best of 3 encounter. I must say that Commey's experience and tactical prowess proved too much for Yeboah. A well-deserved win for Ghana Immigration and National Team star. And that is the end. Commey in green top, shaking the coach's hand, and Michael walking over to greet his coach. Bye-bye.